Good afternoon, everybody. Todd Murray, Operations Section Chief with Northern Rockies Team 2. I want to give you a quick update and briefing for our actions today, Thursday, August 18th. So last night, in the evening of the 17th, we continued to see fire activity here along the river corridor, just south of Pine Creek, here in the Beaver Creek area, and then moving over kind of further to the east in the Arnett Creek area, and also just to the west side of the 300 road there. So for today's operation, I want to talk about real quick continued road closures. So we still have a road closure in effect from the junction of Panther Creek and the river all the way up to the Spring Creek area. So that remains in effect due to rollout debris and firefighter safety and safety for the public. Moving over here along the Highway 93 corridor, so it is open, free-flowing traffic there. You may, as folks drive in that corridor along that highway, may see some impacts from some smoke that settles in there, but again, it's open with no concerns or no issues at this time. To our on-the-ground fire operations over here on the Panther Creek side. So we've got folks in there continuing to improve this road. We are, in a stage of watching this fire as it backs down towards Panther Creek, to where again we're able to pick up that road and utilize that as a stopping and holding feature if that fire continues to come down. It has come down into Beaver Creek around a couple of structures, so we've got structure protection in place for a couple of structures that are up in the upper end of Beaver Creek there. Coming up here into the corridor, the river corridor area, again, we've got folks along the river, on the river road, continuing to watch and monitor, making sure this fire doesn't outflank the holding feature that we have along that road system too. We continue to patrol with engine resources along here, all the way up into the North Fork area, just to make sure again that we haven't missed anything, that nothing pops up that causes any concern or issues for us along the river itself. Same thing for those same type of patrolling actions along Highway 93. Moving over here on the far east side up into Diamond Fork. Again, everything's looking really good. We did a burnout operation yesterday in the Napoleon area. Everything is held real well. That burnout operation went well, so we continue to improve and secure that edge where the burnout operation occurred. And we're looking at other opportunities over here off of the Ridge Road and Moose Creek area here in this eastern horseshoe, as we're calling it, for other actions, indirect line with masticators, trying to improve those road systems for, again, holding features at some point in time as we need to. Finally, just moving over here off of just up from Williams Peak on the 300 road. We were planning some burning operations in there today to stay with the fire as it continues to want to move south. However, due to conditions, unfavorable conditions in terms of wind and temperatures, and a couple of spot fires that naturally occurred over the road, we've held off on the firing operations that we'll do. And so we've got a number of resources, engine crews, equipment in here to be able to pick up those two spots that happened last night, and also just to continue pace with this fire and that fire activity as it continues to spread down to the south. Finally, in Tango's looking at a number of indirect options with road systems and terrain features that we can use to improve, or that have already been improved, that we continue to clean up, so that again we can use those systems as the fire continues to move to the south, to utilize them and implement them at some point in time. And that's all I have. Thanks.